alcohol. Alcohol in Qatar is allowed, but you, first of all, you must have a license. You must be a guy to buy alcohol, of course, because ladies do not get a alcohol license. Only the guys get an alcohol license. So you must, if you want to drink in the house, you must have a guy friend who probably will get the alcohol for you. Zdravo!
Hi guys!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Angela.
I'm Milos.
And we are the church family. So, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much, guys, for always logging in and liking our videos.
Thank you, guys.
And commenting and sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And secondly, of course, I would like to let you guys know that some of the TV stations here in Serbia actually approached us, and they want, actually some of them already shared our story, so we are really, really humbled that, you know, this is creating awareness and people are more accepting the interracial couple and marriage, which is really, really heartwarming. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud that
Yes.
two local TV stations, they recognize also our work and our YouTube channel and generally our story, and one national TV station.
Yes, so we're so humble. We are going to connect the links down below in the description, so if you would like to see the interview, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you're new here, please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's grow together. Also, if you haven't checked out our Instagram, please do so on the hashtag and on the handle that I will connect right now. And also we are on TikTok for all the funny and Serbian videos. You will find us there also. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope we will see you there. So, David, do you want to tell us how you feel about the topic that we are talking about today?
Yeah, this topic it's very nice, as all of you, most of you already saw the name of the topic, and you can see how the Angela is today.
I am dressed in a regalia.
Actually, like some Arabic woman.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Yes.
Yes.
So our topic today is gonna be what's it like living in the Middle East.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you guys, we have both been in the Middle East. I was in Qatar and Milos was in Abu Dhabi. And so both the countries are in the Middle East. And so we decided, we have a couple of friends who were asking questions about the Middle East. And we decided just to do this video, at least to just also create awareness and also share the experiences that we went through while at the Middle East. So it's not going to be a long video. We're just going to mention the top things that were general, maybe a little bit of difference from both our countries, but hopefully this video is going to be, you know, help somebody who is maybe moving there or who wants to go there.
For sure, it's going to help.
Great. Okay, so let's start with the number one denominator, which is common in all Middle East countries. The heat. It is so real. It is so real that, you know, when it hits you at first you think you're just about to suffocate. But I think mostly it's the humidity that is too much, right?
Yeah, definitely. Heat like a heat, it's okay. Every one of us can feel like the big heat, you know, but the humidity, guys, is something, I don't know, I cannot explain, you know. I would say that only the most, like a number of humidity, I just feel in the UAE it was 98% of humidity, guys. It was like, I don't know, for me it was like shocking. I didn't believe when I saw actually that it was 98% of
I don't know, I've never checked because most times I was always like super busy. Only I would get a few moments to be out, but I would never go out because it was so hot. And when you put makeup on, it's even worse because the humidity makes you feel like you're sweating, but you're not sweating. So it gets really, really messy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's good. Being there, it's good for your skin. You know, you let go of all the dead cells and everything. So please be ready for this if you are going to any Middle East country. Now, second thing I would like to mention will be about alcohol. Alcohol in Qatar is allowed, but first of all, you must have a license. You must be a guy to buy alcohol, of course, because ladies do not get a alcohol license. Only the guys get an alcohol license. So you must, if you want to drink in the house, you must have a guy friend who probably will get the alcohol for you. I don't know, was it the same for you?
Now it's interesting when I heard this. I don't know for you, actually 100% I'm not sure that the ladies cannot get a license.
No, for us, I don't know if...
Definitely you need a license for alcohol in the UAE. And of course you cannot drink outside of,
it's the same for
your
us
place
too.
on the state or somewhere. You have like a special places. I mean special places. It's a hotels which is allowed to serve the alcohol. So you can go in the hotel either or depends like or home or
but for guys, I find for guys it's a little bit easier to live in the Middle East. If you're a lady and you're a party girl, of course there is nightlife, and I'll speak for Qatar because I was there. There is nightlife. Nightlife is amazing, and I had an amazing time. However, you cannot bring alcohol back home. Probably this is because maybe this is because of the company that I worked for, but I know that we could not bring alcohol home. We never got an alcohol license, and we had a curfew, so even if you have a nightlife by 12 midnight, you have to be back to your accommodation. If you're staying in accommodation, if you're staying outside, you have like there is a like a call that somebody who is going to call and make sure that you have to call and say I'm back home or something like that. But this is purely for the company that I worked for. Probably something else is different, but this is purely on my experience.
Sure.
Would you like to add anything on that?
No, nothing. For the UAE, it's generally not like this. We don't have any like curfew or something. How you say? We are totally okay.
You're very lucky, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Now the other thing that was very, very interesting for me is that if you enter Qatar, before you leave, you must have an exit permit. However, if you don't have an exit permit, you cannot exit. For example, if you go and check in and you go to immigration without an exit permit, you cannot go on the airside or whatever it is, or travel. So you must apply for an exit permit. Either you or the company will make sure that you have an exit permit for the government and the immigration to let you go out of Qatar. It was kind of strange for me, but I remember telling Milosh about it, and he was like, what? For me, I can come in and I can go, which I think is the difference about Qatar and UAE.
Definitely. For the UAE, you don't need any exit permit. You just come, go, that's it.
So you do need an exit permit to leave Qatar. Yes. All right. Do you want to talk about dress code? Because UAE has more to say about dress code than Qatar has more to say.
Yes, I mean in the UAE mostly let's say first for the locals, the ladies, they're wearing abayas also, and
I wish I could stand for you. It's really, really pretty. It has all these glitters and nice, it's not very...
And for the men's, I'm not sure, the name is
Tob.
Kondura,
but in Qatar they call them a tob.
Yes. So this is like for like let's say foreigners, for our who are working there, for the people, you are totally free. I was like totally, how to say, I was positive shocked, because before I goes there, I listened many stories. You cannot wear shorts, you cannot wear slippers in the mall, you cannot do this, you cannot do, everything was totally opposite. I was so surprised, UAE is, I would say it's totally open country. I was like,
it's pretty good. You guys, I will tell you that before I left Qatar, I went to one specific mall that I'm not going to mention here, and guys, you cannot believe what I saw. Like on the sliding door, there is like notice written that you cannot enter with shorts, you cannot enter with sleeveless, you must cover up. If they will see you entering, they're like security officers there. They'll tell you, madam, if you don't have a sweater, please cover up. You cannot enter. If you're wearing shorts, you cannot enter. I saw this and I was so shocked, and I was like, wow. But I don't know if they're following or it's just there. But I would like to tell you that if you go to these places, just at least just carry a sweater or something, just to cover up in case there is a problem, but if you're going nightlife, nobody's gonna like ask you why you're wearing, because anyway you're going to the club or you're going wherever you're going and then you go back home. So yeah, dress code, I think they're a little bit strict in Qatar. However, I think they are considerate. They'll not tell you must cover up like fully. Nobody is gonna tell you that, but if you're going to some places, they will tell you cannot wear this, or you cannot wear sandals or flip-flops or something like that. Good. All right, so let's talk about houses, places to stay, accommodation.
Okay, yeah.
In us, like I mentioned before, you cannot bring in a guy. If you're staying in company accommodation, you cannot bring in guys. If you're staying outside, of course, you have freedom to do whatever you are because you're paying rent and everything. But that's the only difference actually. If you're staying in company accommodation, rules and regulation, you cannot bring a guy. If you're staying outside, you're free to do whatever you do. So which is cool for me. I mean, if you want, you can stay outside, you're allowed. Yeah. Life moves on. What about you? It's the same, right?
Yeah, in the UAE, let's say it's almost the same. Yeah, male and female accommodation also is separate. Like you said, if you live outside, you can bring whoever you want.
Nobody cares
in your house. Yeah. But mostly also depends from company to company. Some company they are allowed to mix like ladies and men. Some company not. So yeah, it depends from company.
All right, then the other thing that was really interesting for me, that was a big difference, was about shopping. Now UAE, yes, when I went to UAE, I was in so much shock because in Qatar things were a little bit costly. Probably because of the blockage, but now that the blockage is not there, maybe things are starting to open up a little bit. Maybe. But I always like to go and shop. When I visit Michele, I will just shop there because things are so affordable there, and there is like a very wide variety of stuff there.
Yeah,
you guys were having a good time there, huh? Shopping and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I would say UAE is amazing, honestly. It's so nice country, and there's a lot of things. Actually, when she was coming to visit me, she didn't believe about some prices and some things.
I was like, no way.
It was, and
so yeah, you have a wide variety.
It was a big choice actually in the market.
You have a wide variety. Yes. All right, now this other one is very interesting. PDA, public display of affection. Now you can imagine if you're living in a Muslim country or Arabic country, there are things that to them it's maybe haram. I must say this word because you must know what haram is.
Yes,
and in Qatar, I mean, Michele never got to visit me in Qatar, so I never got to experience how it is. But of course I could see other people, whatever they were doing. But when I went to UAE and I could hold hands, I could hug him, I could kiss him, and nobody cared, So I was really, impressed by this. In Qatar, I think, I'm not very sure. I don't want to speak about it because I wasn't very sure, but I think it's a little bit strict in Qatar than it is in UAE.
No, I would not like to say that everything like it's so easy. I don't want to people get wrong. Yeah, in the UAE everything is allowed.
UAE is more relaxed,
more open, guys. And UAE, yes, you can take your wife or your hand or girlfriend. You can hug her. Even you can kiss her in public. But also, like, I always say it, whatever you don't want to do in your country, I would never do in another country. So it's not okay.
No, but I think it's also good. Living there has taught me so much, you know, like do what makes you comfortable. And you know, I know you will be surrounded by people. If you're making them uncomfortable, it's probably something that's too much.
Yes.
So just take a step back. So I will not say Qatar is a bad place. It taught me a lot. But there are things, of course, I realized that were different with UAE being that Qatar is not a very big country. UAE is big and it's more open to people. So there are a lot of nationalities.
Yes,
so everybody is bringing in what they're okay with back home, like Milosh said. So what they do back home, they will come and do. And because also like Dubai is purely on tourists, so there are a lot of tourists there. So you can imagine bringing all those people. So I think that one was my shock when I came.
But
to
I would
UAE.
say also one thing I would just add on your words that Dubai and Abu Dhabi is two different worlds.
Yeah.
They are the same country, and you know, but it's two different worlds. Dubai have some rules and Abu Dhabi have, even they're the same country, it's different. So
now, yes, if you're working in Qatar and you want to leave the company and work for another company, you must have a NOC which you get from the company. Now when I left, this was what was happening. I know though here in UAE there is more growth opportunity compared to Qatar.
yeah,
Because there are more companies, there are more stores, more everything, because it's bigger. So of course there is a better growth opportunity compared to Qatar, which is really nice, I think. But of course, you know, like for example, for the company that I work for, if because you have to get a visa to come in, they have to organize a work permit for you. So once you come in, if you are not working for them, then the visa will be cancelled. You need to exit, and then the company that is going to employ you needs to apply for you another work permit. Then you can enter now as an employee of that other company. So you cannot just say I quit today and tomorrow wake up working for another company. So yeah, what about you? Do you know any idea of
I'm
this?
not sure about this. I think it's maybe almost the same for the UAE, but I'm not sure. I think you don't need, you don't, it's not a must that you must exit the country then come back. I'm not sure. Don't let me guys, I'm not sure 100% about this.
Well, yeah, so there are a lot of things that we can actually get to talk about, but we don't want to put all of it in one video because it will be super long and it's too much information at the same time. So we just wanted to say the most common things that people always ask. And the last one that we want to talk about is the food. When I was in Qatar, due to the blockade, the food, of course, Qatar was doing a good job in, you know, doing their own food and everything. However, some things like beef are a little bit pricey back then, but now I'm sure prices are better because the blockade is off. So there is a lot of importing and exporting. So the food, it was good, just that the water is very salty. So I used to buy water completely, like you can never drink the water from the tap unless somebody tells you it's good, because it's very salty, because you know they're surrounded by a sea and everything. So yeah, I think I wasn't having a problem with the food, because anyway there's a very big kitchen, you know, there is Indian kitchen, there is Arabic kitchen, and there is a lot of Kabayan kitchen.
The UAE, I would say the same. There is all the kitchens from all the world, you know, like you have Chinese, Italian,
we have
Indian, Japanese, I don't know.
So you're free to eat whatever you want,
whatever you want.
And it's quite affordable, which was really good.
Yes.
Yeah? Alright guys, so we have come to the end of this video. I feel like we should go on and on and on, but no need.
Yeah,
we'll do another video. We'll do another video. But if you do have a question, a straight question for us, please don't forget to also to just comment down below. We will check it out, or you can DM us on our Instagram. We will check them out, and maybe we can also like try to answer the questions for you guys. And so we hope that you have actually liked this video, enjoyed it. So please, if you have, please give it a thumbs up,
guys.
okay? Don't forget to comment down below. Just say hi or anything. Just say down below there. Yes, please also don't forget to share. And if you're new, of course, don't forget to subscribe and let's work together, okay? Okay, so well, until next time, guys, we will see you.
See you guys.
Ciao.
Love you.